What up, Dokkanners? We finally received the EZA information for the upcoming Future Saga characters. Now, you might be wondering, why, Toon, are you so delayed on this video? You will understand why in a second. So as you can see, this is all in Japanese, but since this is a worldwide download, you would think that we would also receive these translations on global. We did not, which is why Goresh didn't translate anything, Minato didn't translate anything, so the normal style of translations that we're accustomed to seeing on these videos simply don't exist, and we're gonna have to wait until we get the data download to get the full official information in the format that we're accustomed to. So in the meantime, I went ahead and I was looking up the Dokkan Wiki's translation. Shout out to the Dokkan Wiki. They are insanely fast when it comes to translations. Sometimes there have been some mistakes in the past, but the main reason why I chose not to use this for the video was because it's normally very difficult to read this. If you're reading this on your own, you can think critically for the moment and you can kind of understand what's happening. Like when they use the triple dots here, that's basically shorthand for everything that precedes this clause is already it's the same thing. Nothing changes, right? So in shorthand, it's convenient, it's fast, but at the same time, it's very difficult for new players or just people in general who are accustomed to a certain format to be able to follow. So instead of, throwing all of these different, little excerpts at you, I figured this was just going to be too much for people to handle. So I went ahead and I made it myself. I basically used the translations from the Dokkan Wiki, as well as Ranmert from the Dokkan subreddit. So shout out to one of my tunes who helped me out in curating all this information. And I basically put all this together myself. I copy and pasted the translations from the Dokkan Wiki for Mai and Gowasu and Zamasu. And then for the AGL transforming Zamasu and the Tech Trunks, I used Ranmert's translation. So huge credit, all credit goes to them. I did nothing but simply copy and paste. So I posted this on Twitter. Apparently, Truth said that there's a couple of issues in there. I think we've already learned that there is one error in one of the translations so far. So as far as I'm concerned, I did my job to try to make this easier for people to read. But as far as the accurate translations are concerned, I can't be held responsible because I literally didn't do it and I don't want to do it. So I am just the messenger here. So if you want full confirmed translations, wait for the data download. But in the meantime, this will give you a very, very close approximation for what these units do. If there's any sort of, major mistake that I can point out, I will do so in the pinned comment. So, you have that, but that's all I could do. This is the best that I could do for you guys. I structured it in a way that's easier to look at. So hopefully you guys can at least appreciate that much. So let's just jump in. We'll start with the INT Mai. So let me actually pull up what the Mai did on her original build, and then we can go from there. That way we can kind of compare and contrast. So here's the Mai. Okay, so this Mai compared to this one. So Time Traveler's Key +3, 130%. 90% INT sub lead, obviously an upgrade. For the super attack, okay. Now she raises defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage with a high chance to stun. Okay, so she gets defense now. That's good. For the passive, defense +120, attack +80 when attacking. Already a major difference because she doesn't have any of that. Then we've got Time Traveler's Key +2, attack and defense +40. That she does have. High chance to stun. She does have that. Everything else is new. Plus an additional key +1, attack and defense +10% for all allies who belong to superclass. That's good. Great chance to dodge from enemies who have been hit by the character's super attack within the same turn. So this is kind of a new pattern that we're seeing. Recently, the LR Carnival Gohan from the Z Fighters, that unit gained an ability where when you hit someone with an ultra super, you get damage reduction. So there's more like unit or target specific abilities that are sort of being generated now. So here she has a 70% chance to dodge, but only on the unit that she hits. So on Super Battle Road, you're still susceptible. Defense +80. Oops. What did I just do? Defense +80 when attacking if there's a Future Saga category enemy, and foresee super attacks if HP is 70% or less. This is actually the second time that we've got a Mai EZA with the ability to foresee super attacks. Don't forget, the AGL Mai also has the ability to do that. The only reason why people don't remember that too much is because she's mostly a Peppy Gal support, but she still works on Future Saga. She can foresee when health is 50% or less. This one's a little bit more lenient, but the trade-off is that the category is more specific. So let me know in the comments how you guys would rate this INT Mai EZA on a scale of 1 to 10. Moving on now, we've got the physical Gowasu and Zamasu. So this unit, let me actually pull up this unit's previous form info. Realm of Gods, 120%. That obviously becomes 130. Greatly raises attack and defense. Wow, causes immense damage or causes supreme damage and seals. That is already a humongous boost. Because this unit had no sort of stat boosting whatsoever. That is huge. That's amazing. Okay. Then for the passive. All right, so what do we got here? We've got key +2 attack, defense +70. This goes up to key +3 defense +70. All allies at key +1 attack +30 when all allies attacking in the same turn are Realm of Gods. Okay, this is crazy support. What? Key +4 attack +30 defense +70 for Realm of Gods. High chance to dodge as before. Key +5 attack +140 defense +70% when there's an extreme class enemy after attacking. I don't know what the after attacking part means. I think it's just when attacking extreme class enemies. So here's where some of the syntax kind of changes, right? So when attacking extreme class enemies, okay, and then attack +70 defense +140 when attacking super class enemies. So when attacking super class enemies, plus an additional attack and defense +70% when performing a super attack. What the heck is happening here? What? So this unit now has a contingency for either opponent that you fight, because conceivably you might want to run this unit on the TEQ evil Realm of Gods units, the Fusion Zamasu and whatnot. So if you do, this unit will more than likely be fighting superclass enemies, which means you get this part of the passive. I mean, this is mind-boggling. Both units' EZAs are actually pretty good. Mai's is okay. I think that's actually not bad. This is really good. So let me know in the comments what you guys would rate this unit's EZA on a scale of 1 to 10. I guess it's just, I'm so used to the expectations being so low for these EZAs that this is just nothing but a monumental surprise. All right, so now we move on to the AGL transforming Zamasu. So shout out to Ranmert in the Dokkan subreddit for providing these translations. I simply copied and pasted what was sent to me, and I put it into that little structure there. So let's take a look at the AGL Zamasu. Realm of Gods, obviously this is going to be shored up. 170% full for Realm of Gods, extreme class 130. Raises defense, permanently causes immense damage, and greatly lowers defense. Let's go. So the main weakness what this unit had was the lack of defense, because damage reduction is one thing, but if you don't have any defense to back that up, what's the point? You're going to still take a ton of damage. So now we've got defense. We got some meat on this unit. Attack and defense +140. Key +2 for all extreme class allies. Reduces damage received by 40%. All of that stuff. Well, actually, the 40% damage reduction was there. Key support. Defense is here now. Recovers 10% health at the start of the turn. Recovers 20% health at the end of the turn. Are you serious? So you've got double heal now. Patara fusion when conditions are met. Transformation condition changed. This, I don't believe, will be changed, but the Dokkan Wiki or the official Dokkan never shows the transformation conditions. So that's always up in the air until the actual EZA data download info comes in, at which point we will learn. If I were to guess, nothing's going to change. Why would they change that? AGL Fusion Zamasu. So now, at the transformed state, let's pull up what this unit can do. I mean, really, just there's no defense again. So raises attack and defense, causes immense damage, and greatly lowers defense. Well, there you go. So now this guy is going to be stacking attack and defense as well. So, dude, suddenly Zamasu just became an ultimate beast of a tank. Reduces damage received by 50%. It used to be 40. Oh my god. Key +2 attack and defense +150. Key +2 to all extreme class allies. Additional attack +50 when launching a super attack. Launches an additional attack in the turn when an attack was received. Okay. Launches an additional attack. That's it. Okay. Recovers 10% health when HP is 90% or less. That is awesome. Recovers 10% at the end of the turn in which the character receives 5 or more attacks. Okay. So every 5 attacks received, you will gain another 10%. Purple goo active skill upon next attacking turn. You can't. I just added the purple goo because I like purple. So that is what we're looking at so far for the Fusion Zamasu. What is happening? This unit is busted. And we haven't even gone corrupted yet. We have found our slot 2 for the TEQ Fusion Zamasu slot 1. This is unreal. I am so happy that we are getting a good unit for a change. Now, Fusion Zamasu Corrupted. That's not the official name, but I am doing it for the sake of, variation. Massively raises attack for 1 turn, causes immense damage, and greatly lowers defense. Okay, so now we're going to do even more damage because this form is all about, you're just unhinged, right? You're doing extra damage with reckless abandon. Key +6, attack +300, defense +100. So now you actually get a defensive passive here, but you're focusing more on attack. Reduces damage received is brought down to 30 instead of 50%. Additional attack +50, high chance for attacks to be critical when attacking. Whoa. Okay. High chance for critical attacks. Okay. Launches a super attack every 2 attacks performed in battle, at least once per turn. Okay, so that means if you just have a high additional count, After your regular super, if you launch another attack, you'll just get another super attack afterwards. Okay, interesting. I mean, I'll take it. For 3 turns upon first appearance, defense plus 50, so even more damage reduction, basically. Disables enemy guard, superclass allies attack minus 10%. Did you get all that? This unit just became an absolute menace. Oh my gosh. So let me know in the comments how you guys would rate this unit's build on a scale of 1 to 10. Keep in mind, there might be the smallest little error here and there, but for the most part, this seems to be accurate based on the translations that we've seen so far. That is the Zamasu. Man, what is the Trunks now going to be like? Okay, let's pull up Trunks and let's compare. Jeez. They actually delivered. These are busted EZAs. All right, so Trunks becomes a 170% lead, 130% for Future Saga or Super Class. For the super attack, raises attack, greatly raises defense for 3 turns, causes immense damage to the enemy. So the pass or the super attack here is not permanently raising the defense, but it's a multiplicative one. I'll take that. Okay. Then for the passive, attack and defense plus 140, P plus 2 to all extreme or super class allies, launches an additional attack with a high chance of becoming a super attack, critical plus 30% for the turn per attack performed. Okay, so if you've got max additional in the bank, you are going to be launching multiple attacks that could be increasingly more effective in multiple ways. Wow. Okay. Transforms when conditions are met. Again, we don't know if the conditions are going to change. Highly doubtful. But that is a huge upgrade from what he used to do. Let's take a look at Super Saiyan Trunks in his form. Greatly raises attack and defense, causes immense damage. This guy just regularly did it. Okay, so we can already tell right there. Attack and defense plus 150, key plus 2 for all superclass allies, key plus 1 plus an additional attack and defense plus 25 at the start of each turn. Up to key plus 4, up to attack and defense plus 100. That is also a big increase from what it used to be. Much higher incremental increase as well. Oh my god. Launches an additional attack with a great chance of it becoming a super attack. Launches an additional attack with a high chance of becoming a super attack from turn 4 from first appearance. So we have 2 separate additional attacks that could become super attacks. And by turn 4, you could be launching 3 super attacks a turn without even factoring in the hit potential. Are you serious? Critical chance plus 30 per turn or for the turn per attack performed. This has to be a mistake, right? This can't be real. Then he transforms. Okay, I didn't actually, that's not listed here. But then you would obviously transform. Let me actually put that in there. Active skill. Now let me add this in here. So let's go over here. Okay. Butthole form. Active skill upon next attacking turn. Okay. Super Saiyan Rage Trunks. I'm just calling it that, just for the sake of this, you know, seeing a different unit. So here we go. Super Saiyan Rage Trunks. This guy, he's actually not Super Saiyan Rage. He's more Sword of Hope Trunks. Okay. Massively raises attack for 1 turn, causes immense damage to the enemy, and massively lowers defense. Attack plus 40%, defense plus 20% per key sphere obtained. So that is a 10% increase on both for the previous form. All attacks are critical. All attacks were effective against all types. So that is a much better alternative. E plus 3 for superclass allies and an additional attack plus 50% when launching a super attack when 4 or more key spheres are obtained. Now, this one I did spot before recording this video. The superclass allies get the key plus 3 part, but apparently the attack plus 50 is solely for the Trunks. So I think, and this is what Minato has also said, from what I'm seeing, this attack plus 50 is, I believe, only applied to the Trunks, specifically not all superclass allies. That remains to be seen. Jury's still out for that one. Again, we can't really confirm until we get a data download or a more official translation from Goresh. I mean, that's, you know, we've been spoiled over the years with Goresh doing the translations. We've grown accustomed to his form of, you know, formatting these builds. It's so much easier to read, and it's just, you know, without that now, it's just such a different world we live in. It's so weird. So, you know, until we get official confirmation from the data download, some of these translations might not necessarily be correct. So I will try to update in the pinned comment, but otherwise, you know, be cautious. That's all I can say. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type. TEQ excluded to TEQ key spheres. Now, aside from the possible mistakes through all of this, I gotta say that these EZAs are stupidly good. All of them. I've set my expectations so incredibly low that seeing all of these has blown me away, and I am especially excited for the AGL Zamasu. I think even if there are a couple little, you know, missteps here and there in terms of translations, I think that this unit is the best. This is the absolute best. You run this alongside your TEQ Fusion Zamasu LR, and you have got a busted Shaq and Kobe level dominant force in the slot 1 and slot 2. And I, for one, cannot wait to run these units together. I am so excited for these EZAs that are going to be dropping in a couple of days. And when that happens, oh, you can bet we're going to see some nice videos coming out of that one. All right. There you have it, folks. Full EZA breakdown. Let me know in the comments how you guys would rate all of these EZAs on a scale of 1 to 10. Until next time, keep up the hype. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on each of these EZAs. Do you think that the Trunks is the better EZA? Do you think that the Zamasu is the better EZA? Do you think that the Gowasu Zamasu is the best EZA overall? Let me know your thoughts overall about all of this stuff in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you literally know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.